Today we're talking about how to create value in yourself as a person and in your dental practice. This is another episode of Married to the Smiles. I'm your host, Dr. Aarti.
I'm Dr. Patel.
And we are going in it. Let's do it.
All right, let's talk about value. What is it?
Well, I think value starts with yourself, isn't it? Like how you carry yourself, how you present yourself, how you feel about yourself, right? Yeah, imagine someone walking in and they have everything nice in their life, okay? Nice clothes, nice watch, they look great. And then they open their mouth to talk to you, or they smile.
And they have turkey teeth.
Or they have chips or missing teeth. You know,
and this happens all the time. I see like some of the richest people have some really bad veneers. I don't know what takes place, but they understand the value. They understand, okay, nothing good comes cheap. But when it comes to teeth at times, with certain people I've seen, they just...
So many revisions we do here. People we see at our practice, right? We see professions from realtors to teachers to businessmen, like doctors, everybody. When they come to our practice during our initial consultation, they always tell us that that's their hindrance. They don't value themselves where they can be because they're not able to showcase the world what they can be because they feel hindered by the looks.
You know, there are certain things that are bothered by. Like maybe they had this one crown done 5 years ago and it just doesn't look right. They know about it and they always say that when they're taking their videos, they always want to hide certain poses because it's something that kind of hinders them from showcasing the true aesthetic that they're trying to go for.
You can do that on camera, but when you're talking and dealing with those real life situations, you cannot have a filter, okay?
True.
So that's where I feel like everyone needs to take care of themselves. Once, obviously there are always more important things, but once you have reached that place in your life where you can, you should start with your smile. That's like, I feel like people can peep into you with your smile.
Yeah, I mean, we have patients where, yes, financially maybe they were not in the right place like 15 years ago and they just put up with dentistry that they had at that time, but now they're successful, they're doing well, and that's when they come and do their smile makeover at the office. And I've seen that they have made such a big impact, brought so much value to this patient because I can see them back in 6 months, a year, and they're like glowing. They're like so happy, just like putting out a different persona. They're more, more they're more extrovert at this point.
100%.
Like one of our patients recently did a testimony about like she never felt like she had a good smile, and doing smile makeover, I think after a couple of years, it took a couple of years for her to really truly have that confident smile that she's not constantly thinking about.
Now let's talk about how to build value in your practice as a dentist. How do you showcase your value to your patients?
Do quality over quantity. That will be our first thing.
That's our first non-negotiable. We always make sure that we're not rushing our patients. I think we both have been in corporate dentistry where you go and see 40 patients a day. How do you provide quality of care in that kind of scenarios, right?
You're always tired. You don't want to even talk to your patient.
Drill, fill, and bill, baby. We don't do that here. And you cannot, if you are having that vision for your practice, you absolutely cannot do that. So
and it shows in everything you do. So I think we want to make sure that that's something that we use it as our first thing.
What's our second non-negotiable? Let them know.
Communication. Just having a clear communication.
Clear communication. When we sit down with our patient, we make sure we get their 100% attention. With the short span that people have, they have phones in their hand while we're talking or communicating, letting them know of so many important things like your pre-expectation before the treatment starts. What can go wrong? What are the good things that can come out of this treatment? Post-op care. We literally try our best to not be rude and tell our patients, give us these 5 minutes. They are so valuable. Do you agree?
Absolutely, yeah.
What would be the third non-negotiable?
And the third one would be do it once, do it right. So
by that we mean is if you feel like something's not going right with your treatment, take a step back. Make sure you're providing the quality that you promise to your patient. Because once your patients leave happy from your practice, that will what will build your practice and get you referrals, family, friends, everybody. So make sure you're giving those consistent results. Do it once, do it right.
I'll do 3 impressions of veneers just because I didn't get it right
Patients
the
will
first
value
time.
that, yeah.
And I tell the patient, I'm like, I know you're tired, but I gotta do this because it's important. Otherwise, I can't move to the next step. And they will give you that time.
There are no shortcuts in dentistry, to wrap it up. As dentists, we all have a tendency of getting burnt out, right?
Yeah, I mean, we want to do everything, and sometimes, saying no to certain procedure is probably gonna save you a lot of time and headache, and focusing on something that you're really good at.
Or you really love. Like, for example, right? Root canals is taking you 5 hours versus someone who can do it in 20 minutes, and that will improve your patient experience. Refer it out, because that will not only save you that time where you can be investing in doing something that could be beneficial for your practice overall or improve your other skills, but you're also not creating a good experience for your patient, because your patient is there for so long versus when he goes to someone else, they can do it faster, like a specialist.
Yeah, and when you focus on one thing, before you know it, you're gonna be not just faster, but it's gonna be even more fun for you. And patient is having a good time doing it. So
it's not just always, just about money. It's about what fulfills your soul, what makes you happy, and that will also give a good experience to your patients if you're happy.
That's right. And if you want to learn more things about dentistry, the way we do it, drop a comment below, and we'll see you on the next podcast.